Hey everyone, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to another wonderful Sunday live stream. You get to chill out for a few hours on Sunday, every Sunday. Isn't this nice? And if you're not here to see the live streams on Sunday, that's totally okay. You can always hit the notification to watch the streams a different time later. Just thought I'd go ahead and mention that because I'm sure there are plenty of people who will see this on YouTube and will not appreciate me streaming at the time that I do. I was thinking about that because I'm thinking about the amount of people in the world, right, that exist in the world that have internet that could possibly watch a live stream. And I'm like, by streaming at one time, like there's no way I can even please the majority of people. I was thinking about that, but that's something that's inherently kind of built into live streams. So there's no real way around that. It just is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, watching it live is way more fun. Yeah, I don't know. I used to not watch live streams. Like, I'll be honest, I used to not really watch streamers or live streams or anything like that. I would just stick to YouTube videos because I would see the re-uploads of live streams and I was like, oh, well, this isn't quite as entertaining. But then I realized if I tune into the live streams while they're actually live, it's way more entertaining that way. Where's my hat at? I'm going to be honest, I haven't worn my hat in a long time. I used to wear my hat legit every day. Yeah, last week was Saturday. It wasn't Sunday last week. Sorry about that. But I used to wear my hat all the time, like every day. And then I just decided one day, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go get a haircut because I don't want to wear my hat anymore. And I just don't really wear my hat anymore, just sitting in the back of my car. So that happened, I guess. All right. But today we're doing drill. I'm making some drill. And to be completely honest, if I can find vocals to put over it, it would be really nice to do vocals. However, primary goal today is to make a drill beat that's sick and like has all the elements there, and I could even structure it like a track because unlike a lot of other kinds of electronic music, then drill is much easier to, it's kind of like rap in the sense that it's much easier to structure. I find when I'm doing other kinds of electronic music like heavy bass stuff, that it's really hard to structure the track and to create these transitions. But with hip hop, trap, and drill and stuff like that, it's a little simpler. The hard part is coming up with the good elements right at the beginning. Is coming up with the good chords and coming up with the good stuff right at the beginning. But I'm going to do that today. Any tips for maintaining hair? I don't know. I stopped using shampoo. I just use conditioner. I don't know if that's actually good or not. I just tried it. But anyway, hair tips with Will from Ghosthack. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the melody. A lot of times I'll start with the drums, but here's the thing. I have the UK Drill Essentials, which I think is what Christoph linked in the chat. I should be correct there. I have the UK Drill Essentials, which has some really good drum one-shots, so I have plenty of drum sounds and percussion sounds and stuff that I can use here. I'm not worried about that. The main thing that I want to get down is melody, because the melody for me is kind of the hardest part. If I'm not sampling something else, if I'm not grabbing another sample, then the melody is usually the most difficult. So I'm going to try to create a melody first, and then I can do drums around that because I'm confident in my ability to do the drums. Drums come more naturally to me than melody. There are instruments here, although I'm not sure if I want to use some of these one-shots. Oh, they sound good, though. Oh, my speakers are still on. They would feedback. It's useful that they're all in C. I might write a melody in piano, and then I can drag some of those sounds in to see how they sound. Like, not as piano, but as those. Make it with Serum? I could, but that's if I... Oh, excuse me. That was weird. That's if I want it to be... If I want it to be synthy, I'd probably use Serum. Let's start with the piano. Okay, that's a little glitchy. That wasn't fun. Yeah. Oh, you don't hear the computer. Does that come through now? Whoa. I could use that. I could do something with that. Let me start with that. There we go. And I'm in 140. I don't think that's going to change. I'll probably stay 140. Apparently that's a good tempo for drill. I don't think this is going to be like Dr. Dre. I don't know how much drill that dude did. I don't want it just to be stepping between note to note, because that sort of sounds it sounds a little bit robotic. It doesn't sound very natural. So I feel like I want to add some longer notes, and I can have them sustain a little bit more so it sounds more natural. That's not bad. I kind of like that. At least it's a starting place. Let me maybe slow it down. That's actually really cool. Ooh, I like that a lot. I could even use that as a layer and then have the original melody that I just made play something different. So there will be a high layer and a low layer. That'd be pretty cool. This randomize tool is actually awesome. Like, I took this for granted for so long. Make creepy melody. This is kind of creepy. I think that's why I like it. And then let me, I guess, create a new instrument and paste that there and run it through a different channel. Well, that doesn't work. It's probably pretty quiet for you guys too. Let me turn it up a little. These are open back headphones. Open back headphones are nice because it makes it kind of sound like it's in a room, like it's in a real space, you know. There are some disadvantages to that. Sometimes the low end is a little harder to get precise, you know, measurements on with these, but overall it sounds really good. Some of these notes are a little strange, but most of them sound pretty sick to me. So now I'm going to try to switch them out. Or wait a minute. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Now I'm going to switch them out. Let's take a sampler. Open backs are nice, but I just love my noise canceling. Oh yeah, the noise canceling headphones. Man, I wish these did a better job at that. I cannot tell a lie. Okay, that doesn't sound so great. I think this probably needs some like release on it or something like that. Sound a little more natural. Sounds pretty fake right now. And it probably will always sound fake, and I'm okay with that. I just want it to be the good kind of fake. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That was the Oriental flute. I'll save that because that sounds pretty good. Oh. I kind of enjoy that, although I don't think it's strong enough. I could throw initial reverse on here. Where's that at? That could be really fun. I have no idea if that works at all. In a really weird way it works. So, I'm going to keep it as a background thing. I'm going to add something else because it's not strong enough on its own. So I can clone it, route it into a new track, and then let me grab the other sound that I had a second ago that sounded pretty good. What was it? Oh, I forget. I said it out loud. I should remember it. It was Oriental flute. Ooh. Little Vocodex. Add some juice. An octave higher? Maybe. Ooh. Ah, it's so messy. That's the thing. It clashes with the other one so much. See, I feel like those two talk to each other a little better, you know what I'm saying? try halftime. Why not? Nah, it's a little too weak. Kind of takes away the strength. Gross beat gate. I don't actually own gross beat, but I can use Serum for this. Have a little hover preset already set up. I use it all the time. Maybe that'll give it some more movement. I'm going to go back into this pattern. It's going to be hard to work with because it's reversed. But I kind of want to take off one of these notes. I feel like it just doesn't need it. Oh, maybe it does. It's so hard to write these melodies. This is why I think it's good to start with the melody, because if you get a good melody down, I think it's a little bit easier to get some drums on it. There we go. I'll start with that. That'll that might change a little bit, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm happy with that. All right. Sidechain would be nice. Sidechain would be very nice, and you can bet that that's definitely going to happen. But I got to get some drums first before I can do that. At least I think it would be wrong of me to not put some drums down first. So let's see. Kicks. I like something short, pretty short and tight. That's not bad. Let's throw the drums up here. Full velocity. And snare. The snare can be pretty small and pretty choppy. Will you sound design the 808? I actually think I will. Now there are 808s in here already in the drill pack, but I think it would be really fun to synthesize my own. And I don't think it will be that hard, but I also want the 808 to be stereo, which is not normally a thing that I recommend for 808s, but you can do it in drill. It works. Try kickstart on the melody. We'll add some bounce. I don't actually have kickstart. I have seen it many a time out on the internet streets, but I have never downloaded it. All of these are nice and short. I kind of like them. Maybe these two. Be louder. Okay, and we all know how the drill beats go. They go like... That's how they go. So I'll just grab a hi-hat, primarily just as a placeholder. I'll use that one. That's how it goes. But now I need to make a more complex rhythm because that's definitely not it. Drill rhythms are kind of crazy. They're kind of crazy. Like, they have this bass line style right here, but there's a lot of, like, really intricate things happening. Little percussions and hi-hat rolls and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, it's very quiet. Very quiet. It needs to be louder. Let's make sure all of these are full volume as well. Let's see. Actually, it might just be me that I need to turn up my volume. But I do want to distort this. Let's throw distortion on it. Just fast distortion will be fine. If it'll play at all. Oh, there we go. Just a little bit of distortion on that kick will definitely make it stronger. Maybe soft clipper on the snares. Try to spice up the hi-hat. Oh, yeah, the hi-hat's definitely going to need some spice. I'm probably going to layer a couple more hi-hats as well for little and just little tidbits. But percussions will be there too. Do I do verb? I'll add a little bit. Just to give the illusion of space. Now we create the sidechain, because it definitely just does not sound right. Haven't really listened to this genre before. Is it like trap? It's kind of like trap, yeah, except the rhythms are a little bit differently. The kick's not hitting hard enough. It's not. You're right. And it's also because I need an 808. Also, this piano could use some work. Maybe I could put vinyl on it. So it has a little bit of warp and wobble. Should probably EQ this guy too. This guy's strong. Take out a little bit of those harsh frequencies. Yeah. You can clip the kick. Yeah, I'm probably going to clip the master, to be honest. I'm going to put distortion on the master once I get these laid out. Because it's plenty louder than the rest of the track. It just needs to punch harder. Okay, sidechain. There we go. And this should go everywhere that the kick hits. I have to sneeze. Damn it. Never mind. I tried. Is there a sound difference between FL Studio's EQ with Pro Q3? There is a difference, technically, like, definitely. Pro Q3 is definitely, oh yeah, look in the light. Pro Q3 is definitely better, but if I'm being honest, I've never had any trouble with parametric EQ2, so I've never I've never downloaded another EQ. I looked into the light and now my eyes are watering. So now I have to sneeze and my eyes are watering. I'm doing great over here. Okay, more kicks. There we go. Kick rolls. Ooh. You know what? We'll make it even longer. Let's combine. Let's. What is it called? Merge clips. That's it. No, I didn't mean to do that. I want to do this. What? Oh, it's already one long clip? Oh, never mind. Where should I add kick rolls, though? Like, I'm trying to think. Maybe something like that? I don't often do kick rolls. I will be honest. Up to down as opposed to down to up. Really? I mean, I know like that would sound sick on like a hi-hat. But a kick? Maybe it has to be faster. I do want to try it though. At least give it a shot. Yeah, I don't really like that much. Oh, wait a minute. That sounds pretty good. I'm down with that. Okay, this sound just got really annoying really quick. I'll clip the kick a little harder. Why not? Wave shaper. British roadman type beat. Oh, does sound better. That makes me want to do it to the snare too. Okay, it needs to be more aggressive. There needs to be more energy. And I think that's going to start with the hi-hat. Because this hi-hat is not bad, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. That's actually better. I thought I was going to have to get a new hi-hat, but hi-hat's off the grid? No, my hi-hats are fine. I do need to make changes, though. Yeah, there we go. Oh, put them off the grid. So like, so they wouldn't be perfectly on beat. There'd be like some randomness. They'd kind of be scooted back and forth. Let's try that. I think I'll leave them the same note, but I'll do other hi-hats that do rolls and different notes. And scooting it aside, I feel like it didn't sound bad, but I kind of preferred it without it. There's actually a thing I've been doing in my hi-hats recently. It's really weird, but I've found some success in it, which is putting vocodecs on it. But only having noise come through. It like completely changes the hi-hat sound. See, I feel like now it just has more life. And you can mix it in. Is Vocodex your go-to sound cool plugin? I mean, I put it on most of the things that I want to sound extra cool. My go-to sound cool plugin is probably Harmer. Yeah. It's less like clicky. It doesn't poke you. It like slides. Again, I'm not sure if I should put verb on it, but I'm gonna put a little bit of verb. Even if it's just a subtle room verb. Okay, where are these hi-hats? Yeah. Just tiny little details. This is what makes drill fun, in my opinion. Put it on third step. Yeah. Maybe I could do a completely different rhythm right here. Just a little more variation. I like it. Now let's do some panning work. Let me first of all turn off this melody, because it'll just get old. I'll leave the low piano there while we're working on this hi-hat. Got any vocals for this? I don't have vocals for this. There's part of me that's like, I could try to do vocals for this, but most of me is saying no to that. There's only a small part of me that hates myself that's saying yes to that. But it's probably not going to happen. Okay. Panning. So we can have these sort of slide off. Yeah, like they're running away. They're running away from you. Why are they running? No one knows. Oh. And this will be panned that way, and these will be panned this way. Some choir would be nice. That's actually a really good idea. I don't know exactly how I would want to go about doing that. I still haven't downloaded a high quality choir plugin, but I can make something work. I could figure it out. Okay. I do want to make sure that the sidechain is hitting in the right spots. Oh. There we go. There we go. All right, can I get a couple of percussions in here? Why not? I kind of like these bells, these sleigh bells. Finally found someone from the States that understands drill patterns. Most of the drill that I've listened to has not been US. Most of it's been UK. I kind of did that on purpose. If I do something like that and then I add a bunch of reverb, maybe I can low pass that and throw that in the background. That's what I'm hearing. Low pass. Like that. Oh, echo first. Now the verb. That'll just be a little percussion that's hitting right at the start. And now if I want to add more normal percussions. Actually, I wonder if there are little percussion loops in here. Ooh, there are. Those could be fun. I could chop those up. I want one that's nice and tight, but has a lot of energy. I actually kind of like this one. Does it have a shaker? Never mind. Doesn't really work with the pattern I have. The whole loop sounds like it's a little bit fast, which is strange, because it's definitely on time. Let me just stretch this out. Almost. Almost. The timing is just so subtle. Aren't your hats still off the grid? Nah, the hats are on the grid. I'm just going to work with this second half, maybe. And I can put that in the back of the mix. Yeah. How much is the plugin I put on the hi-hat? This one? Vocodex? Vocodex was free. Came with FL Studio. I don't know how much it is third party, because I know you can buy it if you don't have FL Studio, if you want to use it in Ableton or something like that. Or Logic or anything like that. Don't remember how much it is, though. I'm going to try using Pancake. Free plugin. I'm going to try to do something a little crazy. Makes it sound a little more like it's a shaker. Or like a rattlesnake. Let's sidechain this thing. Plugin Boutique got Vocodex up for 83. Oh, I thought it was like 150 or something like that. I didn't want to say something wrong, but a violin. Yeah, it needs sort of a leading sound. All this melody so far just kind of backs it up. It doesn't actually lead the track. So I want something to lead. And I don't know exactly what that should be, but I think a violin is a good start. It's a good start. Sakura, I could do that. I don't own it, but I mean, it's just for a live stream. I always get just so caught up with different ideas when I try to play stuff. Oh, I think what I'll do is I will write the melody in like a sine wave or something, and then I can switch out the sound. We're in the key of A, which is odd. Damn, I don't want to be in that key. Ooh, I don't want to be in that key. Maybe F. F would be a good key. I'd have to go down 4. Let's try it. Nah. Maybe I will go down to D sharp and throw it up an octave. That's not bad. My zodiac sign? I'm a Cancer. Okay. These two sounds are clashing, so I'm going to pan the piano left and the other sound right. That's the thing about mixing. I was watching a video. It was with Razer, and they were talking to Noisia. They did like 3 different videos. They were awesome videos. But one of the guys was talking about mixing not just in terms of like frequency, like what frequencies you should take away, but also in the stereo field. Like when 2 sounds seem like they're clashing, if they're in the same spot in the stereo image, try separating them out into different points in the stereo image and give them room to breathe and to grow and to flourish. See, now for me, that's much more bearable to listen to. Could you link that video? Actually, I think anyone who's watching the stream could benefit from this. I'm just going to look it up real quick. Noisia Razer mixing. It is called Creative Mixing with Nick. There it is. Good stuff. Dude, have you seen their studio? Like, it is pimped out. They have the works. There's like 3 different studio spaces for each of them because it's a trio, and they're all made exactly how they wanted. Like, they were custom designed for them. There are these boxes that are like suspended in this warehouse that are on these springs, so the sound from inside the rooms will never escape. And they have rooms that were specifically designed for the speakers that are suspended in boxes, so the speakers don't actually make contact with the walls or the ground in any way. They're hung from the ceiling in these cases that are built into the glass in front of it. It's crazy. They have a crazy setup there. Okay. Melody. Sine wave. I find it so easy to write with sine waves. I don't know why, but they just sound like a whistle or something. Oh, slide is a good thing to add, just so I have that sorted out. Yeah, I'll write something with that, because that sounds nice and easy to listen to, and I can replace the sound later. Ooh, it kind of sounds good, though. It sounds old school. It sounds like some 2010 stuff, but at least the sound does. Ooh, that's kind of good. down another octave. Oh, but that's the same note that I'm starting on. I should probably do it different. Yeah, that's better. So I'll copy this, I'll cut it, and I'll go into another pattern because I want this melody to kind of be twice as long. I feel like I can make it twice as long and make some changes here to keep it interesting. Let me throw an octave higher. Ooh, that might actually sound cool. I think it sounds better in this octave, but I'm gonna change the sound anyway. I just wanna hear it. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. A bit tribal. Use some bongos as perks. That actually wouldn't sound half bad now that I think about it. I probably will do something like that because I didn't add any percussions outside of the loop that I dragged in, and I'd like to do my own little percussion arrangement because that's fun. I want to do that. I look forward to that stuff. Let me pull up Flex and let's see if I can get a violin. Not quite. I think because it's not sliding. Whoa, wait, that's a violin. That's so weird. Like half the time it sounds like a violin and half the time it does not sound like a violin. And for that reason, I kind of want to keep it. I mean, it needs some work, most definitely. Oh, wait, the time was perfect. Okay. Ooh, that last part needs some work. Yeah, and I can just put a ton of reverb. It sounds a little epic. Where's my compressor? Another plugin that I have definitely taken for granted is this Fruity compressor. It's actually sick. Like, it adds so much punch to things. I don't know why. It's just some cheesy little compressor plugin. But, okay, let me save this. I always forget. This is drill. Sure. So that kind of contains those really loud parts a little more. If I were to add vocals to this track, the vocals would be sitting right about here, so I'm going to scoop a little bit of that out. How about OTT? Hey, not bad. Not bad. I think I'm going to layer the same... I'm going to just duplicate it, but I'm going to take another sound and I'm going to make it play the exact same thing. So there's two different layers. A little bit of spice. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. A little bit of spice. I found that I think the more layers you add, the harder it is to mix. But as long as you're confident in your ability to mix it, I say just keep adding layers. When the mix sounds bad, you've added too much. Like, a lot of producers subscribe to the like less is more idea, which is totally fine. I mean, in a way, they're kind of right. Like, there's a reason that big artists like deadmau5 and stuff like that think like that. But and I could think like that. I feel like I just have too many ideas to only add a few things. Like, I hear too many different things as layers for me not to try them out. Oh, that's just a loop already. That's kind of cool, but I want to get an instrument in one shot. Oh! That's kind of sick, although I don't think I want to have it the whole time. Yeah. Listen to that. Maybe make it a little easier to listen to here. More reverb, it could use it. And delay. Ooh, not bad. What is he doing? I'm doing drill. Oof. I don't want to go too crazy with this delay and stuff like that. Ooh, that's not bad, though. I'll add the verb. Whoa. And I'll sidechain it. It might be a little too much verb. I'll make it a little drier. What does EQing even do? EQing is actually pretty simple. It's probably one of the most important effects. But basically, all the little peaks that you see down here represent the low end, and then there's the mid frequencies, and then the high end. So if I want there to be less high end, I just lower the high end myself. There you go. That's how EQs work. I should also probably sidechain this. But here's what I'll do. I'll route it mostly through the sidechain, but also a bit through the master, so the whole thing isn't completely sidechained. Okay, even though there are two layers playing on this sound, there is one more thing I want to add before I move on to the 808. Man, I just kind of fell in love with the way that sine wave sound. The way that sine wave sounded. I don't think that would sound good at all. I mean, it kind of does. I'm just gonna stick with the sine wave with the delay. There we go. Okay, next thing I need to do is I need to make an 808 because this is severely lacking bass. Severely lacking. So we're going to make one. Damn. All right. We're going to make one. 808 starts with subby saw. We're in D sharp, okay. Whoa. Oh, this sounds kind of cool if it was just... How do I know how to make so many genres? I'm always so... I always go through these changes where I'll like get really into one genre for a while, and there'll be like a month where I don't want to do anything but listen to and make that genre, and then I'll just completely leave that, and then I'll skip, and I'll be like, I only want to make this genre. Like right now, I'm kind of in like a drum and bass moment. Like I'm listening to Noisy a lot, which is why I was talking about them. And I'm like doing all this D&B sound design, and that's all like I want to do in my head right now. But I've had those months where I'm like, I just want to make beats like trap and drill and stuff like that. And that's sort of how I learned it. Sounds really synthy right now. Does not sound like an 808 at all. But we're going to get there. A little bit of a pitch fall. And I'll layer this with a... Oh, what should I layer it with? Maybe an analog BD sign. Stereo? That just sounds horrible. Okay, let's lay this down. Let's start making this thing actually sound good, because it definitely doesn't right now. A little bit of attack. Okay, that doesn't sound bad. I want it to be stereo, though, because that is a common thing to hear in drill. I'll take out the fundamental because we already have a sine wave here. There we go. Okay, so I'll leave the fundamental sine wave mono, but the other harmonics that are on top can be stereo, so it's not a complete shit show. Not a complete mess. Still doesn't sound like a very good 808 though, so we need to make it fatter. And that's not ideal. Do you advise with 808s and flex? I don't use 808s and flex that often. I'll be completely honest. I'm not a huge fan of the 808s there, primarily because they're so warbly. Like if you play it up nice and high, this 808, you can tell it's reasonably pure. But the flex 808s sort of do this like wobble and wiggle that if I'm going to do something like that, I kind of want to do that on my own. I don't really want that built into a preset. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Now it's starting to sound like an 808. Let's get some distortion on this. Whatever. Saturator. Ooh. It's fat. It's fat. Let me just get this loud. Sound good, Heiser. Ooh. I really wanted that to sound better. But I don't like how it's... You know what I'm saying? I want it to be just a solid stereo. But I don't know how easy that's going to be to achieve. Maybe I just need to do something like this. Nope, that does the same thing. Ooh, that's not bad. Ooh. That's good. I like that. I like that. Lower the volume on the sustain and release. Well, the release is probably going to remain like that. But doing this is probably in the best interest of the sound. Okay, let's see how this sounds so far. Ooh, it's strong. It's strong. It sounds pretty good. But we need to make it fit the pattern. Oh, and we have to make sure that this slides around. A little more. Yeah. Duplicate this 808, high pass the duplicate, and add stereo as much as you want. Yeah, I mean, essentially that's kind of already what I'm doing here. Is this is the sub, and then this is the... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, could I remove the fundamental from the whole table? Oh, it's only a few slots. I could do that. What? Oh, there we go. I'm just going to remove the fundamental from the entire table. And that will be achieving what you're talking about there. Because that is the best way to make something as low frequency as an 808 stereo. And now I can morph, crossfade, and it should be fine. Yeah. Oh. Okay, these sound really good, but I can't really hear the notes that I'm writing down, so I'm going to throw them up high. Whoa. Yeah, that's definitely what I want to happen, but obviously in the lower register. Well, those don't sound good anymore. Yeah, so I don't want it to be too crazy, because like the 808s and drill are so much fun. It's so easy to go over the top with all these slides and crazy woo woo up here and down and around and about and through and over and all that stuff. But in reality, there would be vocals on top of this, so you don't want to overpower it. What? Why no repeat? Oh, because I gotta repeat it. Whoa. Oh, that sounds so good. Adding Diablo will make it a little more. We'll make it stronger. Yeah, let's add some more effects to this 808. Because we ain't done yet. I want to add Destructor. Oh, I could make it stereo by running it through a stereo cabinet. None of these sound particularly amazing. If you don't have like speakers with sub, or your headphones don't pick up a lot of bass, it's gonna sound like a lot of nothing's going on right now. But I guarantee you, we're making progress here. I don't think it sounds very good with these cabinets. Well, it sounds kind of good. I'll leave it mixed in. It's no harm. I will, however, change this shape here. I'm going to bring the sustain up a little bit, but I'm going to make it quicker. Because I feel like a lot of the 808s that I hear in drill, they have an initial attack, but they kind of stabilize, you know? Does it make a difference if you record the 808 and make the pattern in the sampler? A little bit, but not a lot. the only way, I think the only reason I would do that is if I was unhappy with the way that the sound was changing note to note. But I'm actually not. I kind of like the way that it sounds. So if I was unhappy with it, I'd definitely do that. That's always a good way to go. But I don't mind. I don't mind leaving it in MIDI form. Let me get some soft clipper. Let me get some more soft clipper. Let me get some more soft clipper. Let me get some more soft clipper. I'm gonna get a little more soft clipper. Okay, we're almost there. I'm gonna do a little more. Okay, we're getting close. Let me go to the master. No, I'm not gonna do that. What a plugin. I did like it with 3 though. 3 is the magic number for me right now. Not however many I just put on. Oof. Whoa, what? Oh, the synth is going in here. I didn't label it. Ah, man. Wait, did I have any effects on the synth? Or was it just literally actually just a sine wave? Oh, the effects were in Serum. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit much. I'll do 2 soft clippers. Because drill 808s are still decently clean. Oh, I could use the stereo turbo. Oh, there's so many more ways to make this stereo. I don't want it to sound too weird in mono, though. Okay. It's so frustrating that it's not consistent. I probably should bounce it out and use it as a sample. Never mind. That fixed all the problems that I had with it. Never mind. All is good. All is well. Okay, but on the master, we're going to put some stuff real quick, because now we have melody, we have drums. I want to add some more to the drums, and we have an 808 pattern. I want to add, we'll go ahead and add Diablo to the master. Why not? I know someone suggested it before. Not bad. That, especially on the kick, that gives it a little more oomph, off the destructor. Oh. I kind of like it with the destructor on. It sounds very similar. Like there's honestly not that much change, but I just prefer it. Okay. This is it's so dry sounding. It needs some more life. Let me throw Vocodex on it. It needs character. See, it's a little bit messier, I will admit. But it has character now. And rappers love that underwater sound. Where it's like, where it sounds like the beat's underwater. Rappers, they salivate over that stuff. Yo. There's a vocoder and effector? What? Oh, I think I know what you mean. The vowel. Where is it? Yeah. This guy. That's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. There's a lot of peaks in there that make for some harsh resonances. Tremolo? Ooh. Tremolo, vibrato. One of those. Oh, can I do that with I might have to do the vibrato manually. This is going to be so cooked. Let me just create an automation clip for the pitch, and I'll create the vibrato in the specific areas that I want it. Because I should just be able to take, do something like this, and then change it to wave, and then that'll be my custom vibrato. Jesus. Oh boy, this needs some work. So it's too strong. So let's lower it down to about halfway. Ooh. I would want this to fade in, but fading in this automation, can I do that? Is there like an easy way to do that? I don't think there is. I like it, but it just a little bit less. Oh, and I can make variations. Like this one can be a little bit different. Let me make it unique. Like I'll make it one tick slower and a little bit less dramatic. Okay, this sounds sick. I like this a lot. Good melody, good 808. The drums sound pretty tight. A few percussions here and there could be useful. And then I think I want to work on structure a little bit. I want to structure this thing. Now the lead sounds like a female singer. Kind of. Although I don't really mind that. Just little percussions that come in every now and then. Little tight percussions. Ooh, just little bits like that. Add flavor. Add flavor to your drill. Is something in 6? Something is in 6. I forget what it was, though. We'll just route all of these through 8. We can deal with all of them in one channel. I can handle you guys. There we go. Take advantage of that panning. Verb. Ooh. Yeah, now I want like the bongos, like someone was saying earlier. Indian percussions. That could be pretty cool. Dude, my cat is meowing at me. He's pissed off. Well, I don't see any of those there. I don't know how that's pronounced. Manera? I don't know. But we do have some percussions here. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I like that. Add guns. I almost feel like I should reverse it. I don't think that'll work out very well. Oh, wait. Dang. Ooh. It might, though. One of them's going to be reversed, one of them isn't. Because I kind of like both of them and I want to see how they sound together. Okay, that's pretty cool. There we go. Over that way. Nice. Let's throw that through 8 as well. I believe 8 was the percussion one, right? Yeah, it's 8. Cool. How many different types of percussions would you recommend add to a song? Man, it depends on the song. You could add no percussions to your song. It could sound great. You could add, I don't know, 28 and they would sound perfect. It just really depends on the kind of song you're making. Drill, there's a lot of little details, so I kind of like percussions for that. Oh, these are loops. Ooh. Pan those rolls. Yeah, this one's panned a little bit left, and this one is right in center. So it just sort of does one of those. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Something a little deeper, maybe. Ooh. That's good. Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice little percussion fill. That's not bad. I'll have to add some effects on it though. So I'll put this one into 9. Actually, all of these little percussions here are going to go into 9. So they're all slightly different little hits. There we go. A little bit of OTT, maybe? Add a little bit of sharpness. Okay. I'm going to add a soft clipper. And another soft clipper. And another soft... No, I'm kidding. It does sound good, though. Not going to lie. Soft clipper OP. Cut that sub, though. Oh. just to make it a little bit different at the end. Nice. Okay, sounds really good. I think I'll add a little crash cymbal, and then I'll start on the arrangement. I said I was going to start on the arrangement a while ago, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Okay. Drill. Are there any little cymbals here? Perhaps? There are sound effects. Ooh, that's kind of what I'm looking for, honestly. That extra little bit of high frequency goes a long way. Brass. Ooh, that actually might be pretty cool. It would be pretty epic. Let me see if I can get a kind of an epic brass sound that I can put just in the background to add intensity. And this is definitely more of a dramatic sounding drill track. Wins. Full brass. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna sound so good. What if I want the velocity to fade? Then I should probably do it to the filter. That's gonna make a lot more sense. But it... Wait a minute. It should be mapped to the filter now. Like, I bring the sustain, the decay, the hold, and the attack all the way down. This should just give me nothing. Unless... Oh, there we go. Okay. I guess when you're not really used to working on a plugin like that, it takes a little more time. Sort of. I'm going to try one more thing to see if I can get a slightly better result. If not, then I can work with that. I want to try going into a cinematic pack, like trailer sound effects, volume 2, and seeing if I can take one of these Brahms. Because that kind of sounds cool. It doesn't sound as natural, though. This one sounds more natural, a little more real. Fits with the mood. So I'll just EQ it and mix it and do all the little tricks. I thought my thought process was I thought it sounded a little bit too standard as far as like someone just sort of farting out a generic brass sound, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. Ooh. A little bit of chorus maybe. Some room, give me the cathedral. Ooh, that percussion sounded nice. I like it. There we go. Finally. You know how long this has been sitting in my nose? Alright, nice. Let's route it through the side chain. Let's cut this low end, because, boy, it's muddy. Oh, I already kind of did cut the low end. The way it fade out the rest of the beat, make it fit nice. Awesome. I do like the way it kind of fades out to the rest. Okay, that's great. Now I think I want to work on structure a little bit. I want to work on the structure. First off, I want to split up these patterns because there's too much playing all in like one pattern. You know what I'm saying? Like pattern 1 has like 3 or 4 different things happening. Yeah, so we want to split these up. Split by channel. There we go. And we can do the same thing with pattern 7, just to stay organized, and we can see what's going on. We actually have a lot of melody. Like that's greetings, Will. Hey, how's it going? Nice. I don't think I want to separate out this this pattern here. Oh, I do want to take the hi-hats though. Let me take the hi-hats and move them to a new pattern. Let me copy, cut. So the kicks and the snares can stay in their pattern, but the hi-hats get their own. Congratulations, you have been promoted. Listen to this beat, y'all. Ugh. That sounds nasty. Sounds nasty. I like it. All right, what was I about to do? Structure. That's right. So this is what I'm thinking would be more like the main hook. I'd have like a main hook here. There would be a pre-chorus though. The pre-chorus would happen, and that would probably involve this stuff. Yeah. Would you have your audio interface in FL Studio? Oh, with OBS. Dude, using FL Studio with OBS with my audio interface right now has become so annoying. Like out of all my devices and drivers, the only one that works is FL Studio ASIO, which means that in order to get no glitching and lagging and stuff like that, I have to run it on FL Studio ASIO, and I have to run it on a pretty high buffer size, which is okay until I want to record anything, because I can't, it doesn't let me hook it up properly through FL Studio ASIO. Normally, if I'm recording my vocals, I have to do it through like the Focusrite USB ASIO, but OBS doesn't recognize that, and it's so annoying. It's really annoying. And we'd probably have this come in right here. But it'd be filtered or something. It wouldn't be so raw. Ooh, that part sounds good though. Let's see if we can't create a little fill here. I could just do that. That'd be really abrupt. That's probably a little more reasonable. And then I could add vinyl right here, maybe. To make sure that the kick isn't quite as hard as it's going to be. Nice. And then I'll just turn this on right in this moment. Just in this part. Sidechain the 808. Let me see if I need to. They sound so good though. Where's the 808? There it is. It already sounds so good. I don't want to sidechain it. Sidechaining the 808s with your kicks, or the kicks, or the 808s with your, it's not always a requirement. It's more like you do it if it sounds messy kind of situation. At least that's my opinions on it. Okay, but we're not done yet, because in this intro I want to add a slightly different sound just to fill in the gap, because there's no bass there at all. And I do want to have a little bit of a low end happening right here. So I'm just going to pick a rolling bass. Oh, God. This preset. It's going to look for a file that I don't have. Dang. Oh, that actually was pretty quick. Normally that takes a minute or something like that. There we go. This rolling bass sound is so useful for so many things. I use it all the time. So we'll put this right here. We'll turn it down a little bit. I'm okay with it having a little bit of sub, but I'd like it to mostly be like low, mid, bass, you know? This beat sounds like you've been abducted by aliens. I make alien beats, man. I guess with origins in EDM, a lot of my stuff turns out to sound like that. So this is like alien drill. Oh, pretty nice. Although I might hold off on this. Or which one? Yeah, I'll hold off on that one. I'll hold it. Don't give it away just yet. Pimp my UFO. Love how the drum filter comes in the intro. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was just the hi-hats. I just put a little low-pass filter. And then the kick has an isotope vinyl on it just for this moment, which makes it sound kind of a little more squashed. You don't have as much low end and high end. There is one sound I'm going to grab real quick. It's just a little crash. Little crash cymbal. You can hear this everywhere. It just goes so well with like trap style kicks. Ooh. I could throw something on this here. That would be cool. Maybe I could add a reverb. But with the dry all the way down. Oh, that was the mix level. I didn't want to do that. Dang. That's annoying. Let me unlink. Maybe it will be nice to me and let me do this. Let me unlink. And then... Oh, wait, no, I do need that. Okay, I'm getting confused. I do need the link. I do need the link. So I can turn it on and then turn it off right here. And then I need a new automation clip for the dry. No. Yes. No. Okay, I got it. Forget everything I said over the past 20 seconds. Am I excited for FL Studio 21 update? I honestly have no idea what's in it. I have absolutely no clue. I've heard lore and tales of such a thing. But I have no idea what is included. And now it would, of course, go into a verse. So now let's sort of lay out how a verse would happen. It would start with the hi-hats. Where's that 808? I guess I should put a hi-hat here. It only sounds good when there's no snare, so I'll just grab this one. Ooh, just little brushing. Sounds pretty nice. I don't know if the percussions would work. First of all, let me bring these up here. I don't know if the percussions would sound very good right here. Oh, they do. Oh, I'm definitely moving that here, though. Oh, listen to that 808. All right, instruments. These three. Whoa. So that's really deep. No, that's really deep. Dang. Add high pass or low pass on the melody, probably a good idea. As a matter of fact, I'm going to add a low pass on this right now. Just for this point, so let me create the automation clip. Like that, yeah. Maybe for even longer. Yeah, a little more room for vocals. Oh, it kind of sounds like marching drums in the background. Oh, the chord shift. Oh, and I could put this one down an octave. Variation. I feel like this is really the part where you want to start adding, like, thinking about variation as far as the track goes. Because if I just play the same thing over and over again, it's going to get old pretty quick. And I gotta add like a cool vocal, like a sample or a chop here. I need something to go there. I wish I had a folder of like, I don't know, like anime samples or something. Oh, I know what I could add. It's just a tiny little thing, but I could definitely add it. I have a little sample in here called Swish. Yeah. Oh, that actually works. It makes it sound like something's like swinging down to hit you. A war chant. Wait a minute. Surely. Check. Okay. If I just record myself doing stupid stuff, then I could use that. Like, maybe I want a or a yeah, or ha, or ha, or what would I say if I was like this is so stupid. Like, maybe something like that. Like, not like that. Ka. Like, maybe I want a, or a, yeah. I don't want it to sound like I'm being punched in the gut, because that's not the skirt. Because that's definitely not what I'm going for. I'm going for I'm punching someone else in the gut. Oh, dang. I just realized that the audio named itself the name of the project. Or, I hadn't planned on that. Or, I don't know about that one. Yeah. Oh, that isn't horrible. I could work with that. I can make that sound interesting. It's a little bit long. That actually has a really good flow to it. I could use that. Let me try another one. Or what would I say if I was that was horrible. See, that one's good. Bankai type beat. Which one do you think is better? Should I go with the ha or the huh? Add reverb? Yeah, I'm gonna add like some reverb, maybe some distortion. That one, thanks. This clears it up. Layer them. I'm gonna take the hot. I think the hot sounds good. But I am going to edit it. So that's gonna go into 17, I guess. Fruity compressor. Great for vocals. go for the second one. I'll try the second one as well. I'll see how it goes. But I will pitch this down, because it deserves it. Maybe E2 speech. Doesn't sound quite right. Although that's not bad. The ha just doesn't sound right anymore. Let me see if this can sound better. Yeah, this does sound a little better. Let's make sure that it's at a decent volume. And now let's make it nice and bright. OTT. Whoa. With reverb. What's up? Use both, pan them left and right. Maybe, although I think that would make them sound a little less clear. Let me try it though. So this would be panned this way.
Like, maybe I wanna or
That kind of works. The compressor's now trying to compress both of them at once, but it does work. Now let me get an EQ. Let's take that out. And let's add some distortion. Whoa. Oh, that kind of goes hard though. Where's this sine wave? That sounds sick. Can you recommend some good free music visualizer creators? The best that I know of is Z Game Editor Visualizer. This guy. That, at least that's free, assuming you have FL Studio. Is that for free? I have no idea. I haven't the foggiest. Most of the ones that are any good usually tend to cost something. I suppose you could try to use Blender. That'd probably be hard. Man, that sounds pretty good. Let's check the master here. Let's see how we're doing. I know we have Diablo Light on the master, so that's fine. Let's check the mix with a couple of plugins here. You guys can see a little sneak peek into mastering, I guess. What do I want to use? I want to use tonal balance control, and I want to use Julian loudness meter. What? Okay. Can I just save this? The Edison plugin caused a critical... Why? Why, though? Could not sa... Well, I want to save it. Okay. Edison, where are you? You? Are you the problem? Could not save That is concerning. Do any other Edisons exist in this project? Halftime. Bro, no, like there are no Edisons in this project. And it says could not save. But I want to save. This is... There has to be an Edison somewhere if that's what's causing the project to not save. Because now I'm forced with... I have to make the decision, do I continue work? Like, I'm obviously going to finish it, but... Is it because this is... That shouldn't be it. The limiter, is there an Edison here? Just a limiter. Whack. Dude, maybe turn off your mic. Always use autosave. I do have autosave. Try save as. Oh, not bad. Yeah, okay. 2. Hey, that worked. That seems like it worked. Great. Well, that was weird. Quick tip, if FL crashes and you don't save, go to new project, click file, and revert to last project. Yeah, or revert to last backup. Yeah, it's a very helpful trick. But everything looks like it's fine now. I just made a second version of the project, so no harm done. Okay, let's go back to what I was talking about before. Let's throw this on... I could throw it on hip hop, but it's probably going to be a little brighter. That's nice, that's nice. Heavy bass on this one, although there are no vocals in this one. So I'm actually okay with the low end and the high end being a little bit heavier because vocals would take up the mid region anyway. Actually, speaking of that, I'm going to pull up this preset called Vocal Space, which just takes down between 1K and 4K, just scoops it out a little bit because that's where pronunciation of vocals come from, especially rap vocals. Pronunciation heavily comes right here. So if you find that your vocals are not standing out in the mix strong enough, maybe take these frequencies away from some of the other things so the vocals have a little more room to breathe. But that's also where the snare is sitting, and I really like how the snare sounds, so I don't want to take too much of that away. Okay, so that's fine. Tonal balance control, thank you. You are done. Julian loudness meter, however, I have more work for you. So on the heaviest part of our song where everything is working, we're peaking at around -10. So it's like, that's totally fine. But I'd rather bring that number up a little, or number down closer to -6 or -5. Without vocals, you're never going to completely know, so I'm not going to go lower than -5 for this one. But that's kind of my goal. If I was making like dubstep or drum and bass, or like something that was a little harder and heavier hitting, I'd probably want to go for like -4. But -6 is the loudness that I would like to go for. So let's see if we can crank this a little louder. Nah, not -5. Not -5 dB. I didn't specify LUFS. -0 LUFS is like way too loud. Like there's no way you're gonna get it that loud. Like -3 and -4 usually is as loud as I will ever go. Like that's pretty loud. But for drill, something like -6 is probably pretty good. And at this point, I'll usually mess around with the mid and low frequencies here in Maximus to see if I can get the track just to have the texture and feel that I want. Nice. Nice. Don't care much about OUFs because don't want to fight the loudness war. Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. Doesn't sound pro if it's too weak. I mean, it kind of depends on the style, I guess. I mean, if I'm like making ambient music or something like that and it's quiet, no one's going to care. It's ambient music. That's what it's made for. But if I'm making like something heavy, something heavy like pounding electro or something like that, I'm gonna want it to be loud because I want it to have that energy. So it just kind of depends. Okay, so I like the way this is sounding. Maybe I'll add just a little bit of extra texture by some distortion on the master. I used to laugh at putting distortion on the master, but I actually legitimately do it because it sounds good. Like nowadays, I do that because it sounds good. Not quite like that. You got to be careful with it because it's powerful. Should I add a delay to this? Sometimes. This is kind of a strange thing to add, but this is just what I'm hearing in my head. Sometimes I will add that. So I'll create an automation clip for the input, and when the input is up, that means that the delay is receiving sound for it to delay. But if the input is down, then the delay isn't receiving anything. It's just the dry signal. That's a cool little flair, a cool little touch. I don't mind adding that. Gives the track more personality. Because this track is really cool, but at the same time, part of me is like, oh man, does it just sound like standard drill stuff? Like, is this just the basic stuff that everyone hears all the time? Or is this completely different? I have no idea. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with this. I don't know if there's much more I want to fiddle with and touch and do and mess with. We've been listening to the same stuff over and over again for quite a while. That's another thing that I've always thought about. When I'm on these streams and I'm making music, I can listen to the same thing for like 5 hours over and over again and still be okay with it, like not go insane. But I don't know if that's stuff that bothers you guys. Like watching the stream, is it like, man, he's been playing the same loop over and over again for 3 hours. Can he please move on? I have no idea. So hopefully it's not annoying, but it's part of the process, I guess. Alright, but I don't know what else I want to do to this. I think I'm ready to just go ahead and play the whole thing. There are no vocals to this. I'm sorry. I'm not writing vocals to this. I don't even know where I would start writing drill vocals. I've never done that in my life. So I probably would not even get past one verse. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to play everything that we have so far because I think this is a really sick drill beat. So let's hear what we got. Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. I actually like that a lot. That came together really nicely. It came together very elegantly, I think. With good taste. The voice of Big Shaq would suit me very well here. Yeah, I'll call up Big Shaq and get him on the track. Yeah, that's just someone I have in my contact. I'll just hit him up, you know. That'll be fine. Lay something down live. It's no biggie. He'll whip something up. I love the music so much I can hear a dope track over it. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, this could be really cool. I wish I could write something to this. Like, again, like I'm saying, I have no idea where I would even start writing lyrics to this, but I can hear a rapper over it, and I wish I knew what it sounded like with one. But I guess that's how most people think about a lot of their beats. UK rapper would go in. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't be able to do that. I would definitely not be able to do that. It's all good. Or get some vocals off a track with AI. I could definitely do Fiverr. That's pretty easy. I could throw $15 to some guy from the UK on Fiverr, and he could put something simple down on it. AI, I don't know. Is there a way that I could get AI to write my lyrics? Because I will 100% do that. No, I would totally try to make tracks with that, though. Oh, I thought this was all the way down. All right, there we go. There's my drill beat that I made with much help from, where is it? UK Drill Essentials from Ghosthack. Provided a lot of the drums, definitely the kick and snares, a lot of the percussions, hi-hats, pretty much all that came from there, as well as some of the instruments. So if you like drill sounds, then you can go ahead and check that out, and that'll be awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. A little bit of a shorter stream. Oh yeah, it was about 2.5 hours. That's a decent stream. I usually go for 3 hours, but nice 2.5 hour stream. Made a drill song. Thank you so much for coming out. I enjoyed it. It's always a lot of fun with these streams. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys a lot. So I'll see you guys later. Peace. I meant to switch back to this screen. Also, join the Discord. There's a link in the top of the description. You can get in touch and talk to people and have a bunch of time with everyone else at Ghosthack. Thanks. Bye.